it's Melanie. Happy Friday. Welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you guys all had an amazing week. I had a pretty good week myself. It was Stella's last week at home before starting school, which is crazy. She starts kindergarten on Tuesday. I have been both looking forward to this and dreading it for like the last few months because I knew it was coming. It's a huge change. She has been at home with me for the last 5 years. I've been lucky enough to be able to work from home. So other than her going to preschool for 2 years for just a few hours, a couple times a week, she has mostly just been home with me. So I feel like I'm gonna miss my little buddy, but I also feel like both of us are really ready for this. So we'll see how I feel on Tuesday. I will be sure to post her first day of school pictures on Instagram if any of you guys care. She's already talking about what outfit she wants to wear, and she's very like, Stella's very fashion conscious, and she has a unique taste when it comes to fashion. I have let her choose her own clothes ever since she was old enough to have any type of opinion on it. So she's basically been picking out her own clothes since she was like 2. And she's pretty like hardcore about it. Like there are things that Stella likes to wear and there are things that she does not. So, and she's always very well accessorized with necklaces and rings and bracelets and all that stuff. So anyway, I just let her have fun with that. So that's the big thing that we have coming up next week. I hope that if you have kids and they went back to school this week, that they had a good first week of school. And yeah, so also just want to say really quickly, those of you that are in Texas and have been affected by Hurricane Harvey in any kind of way, I have been thinking good thoughts and sending prayers and all of that stuff throughout this whole past week. Everything that I've seen on the news has just honestly broken my heart, and I just hope that, you know, everything returns to as normal as it can for you as quickly as possible. And you know, just the devastation and everything, just honestly, it absolutely breaks my heart. And I'm sending prayers. I'm actually doing some research. I want to send a donation, but I need to get online and see where the best place would be to donate to at this point. I know that the Red Cross isn't always the best option, so I'm going to be looking into a couple of things to be able to make a donation, just because honestly everything has just really like just affected my heart so much. I feel absolutely terrible. So I'm thinking about those of you out there who are affected by all of this, and I just hope that your lives can return to hopefully normal as soon as possible. So, okay. On that note, just kind of a tough transition, but I will go ahead and share the things that I was using this week that I thought were just really great products. I'm going to start with a hair product. And this is a drugstore product, so it's really inexpensive, and it is a dry shampoo from Haas. You guys know that I love this line. By the way, everything will be linked down below for you. You can find Haas products at, I've seen them at Target and Fred Meyer, but honestly, the biggest, best selection is at Ulta and Ulta Online. So I'll be sure to link this down below. But this is a volumizing dry shampoo. I use dry shampoo at night when I get home from the gym to sort of freshen my hair up before I go to bed at night. I wash my hair in the morning. I take a quick shower at night to shower off like sweat and, you know, stuff from the gym, but I don't wash my hair at night. So in order to have it not feel totally gross as I'm like lounging and then sleeping, I use a little bit of this. This one's really nice. It does have some oil absorption properties. So on days where I do wear my hair, you know, like across my forehead a little bit more, this hair obviously can get a little bit greasy because I have very oily skin. And all I have to do is just go in with this and just spray it in my hair. And I'll just kind of show you guys. It smells really, really good. I can just kind of generally like spray it over my hair or lift up my bangs and just spray that. It just absorbs that oil. It gives me a little bit more body to my hair, but it doesn't make my hair feel gross. There are some dry shampoos that I've used in the past that just leave such a heavy, thick feeling on the hair. And when you have really fine hair, that's not something that is really great. But this is wonderful. And the chia seed one, like I said, smells amazing. They have several different kinds. This is the only one I've used and I really like it. So if you are looking for a good dry shampoo, this is definitely one worth checking out. This week I have been using the Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Age Prevention Cleanser. You can see I'm already almost halfway through this bottle. This is a little glass bottle. I do wish that it was plastic, but I understand where they're coming from. You know, this is obviously very recyclable here, but it makes me nervous on our counters because we have, what do you call that, quartz? I mean, any countertop is hard. I worry about this slipping and breaking, but so far so good. When you buy the full size of this, you do get a pump with it. I really like this cleanser, you guys. Not only does it smell really good, but it definitely does do a great job of cleansing my skin. I do find that I have to remove my makeup first. This doesn't work quite as well if I don't remove my makeup first, but if I use my Purity first to take everything off and then go over with this and my Clarisonic, it's a beautiful clean to my skin. It is not dry or tight feeling after. There is not anything left on my face in terms of oil or dirt or makeup or anything like that. It just leaves my skin feeling soft and hydrated, but clean, not squeaky clean, just very clean in a healthy kind of way. I really like this cleanser a lot. I could probably see myself purchasing the full size of this. This was in a kit that I purchased from Sephora that I think unfortunately now is out of stock online. They do have another kit that I will link down below where you can get, I want to say this size and possibly like also a sample of their spinach and kale moisturizer for the face. I will link this by itself down below as well as that little kit that I'm talking about because that would be a good way to try it. I think the kit is only 20 bucks, but this is a really nice cleanser, you guys. I like it a lot. I think it's good and I think it smells really good too. For my lips this week, what you're seeing right now, I have like a piece of like dry skin here that's driving me nuts. I'm testing out a new product that I'm going to be reporting on here in a couple of weeks. I just want to get a couple more weeks under my belt with this product. This isn't anything that is like new to the market or anything like that, but I was just doing a little bit of research and found this thing and it's great, but it does dry my skin out. So I've been having to use a little bit more moisturizer and it can create a little bit of flaking. But anyway, these, okay, I haven't really been doing a whole lot of lipstick this week, a little bit of gloss here and there, but I've been using these Pacifica lip balms. These are brand new. I have the Bali Coconut and the Summertime Kale. I don't love the Summertime Kale as much as the Bali Coconut because this definitely smells like kale. It's not bad. It's just it's kind of an odd scent to put in a lip balm, to be totally honest. I don't know what I thought it was going to smell like, but anyway, the Bali Coconut is really, it's like a hint of coconut, but I love the way just a lip balm feels on my lips. And sometimes I just like going with my natural lip color. I think that I really actually like my natural lip color, so I'm lucky. You know, for the most part, I can get away with just putting a balm on sometimes, and that's so easy and it's so low maintenance. It's easy to reapply when needed. I can always put like a lip gloss or, you know, a wash of color over top if I want. These are very hydrating, very moisturizing. They just feel good on the lips, but they're also not greasy. They're not the type of lip balm where you're like, you know, like your lips are like slick. It's not like that. You can definitely feel like there's something on your lips, but they're also not obnoxious in any kind of way and not sticky. Like they just feel really, really good. So love these. And I think they're like $4.99. They're a really great lip balm. Another lip product that I was using this week a few times, I was testing out the NYX Slip Tease. This is their full color lip oil. I don't think you've seen any videos with me wearing this. I don't think so. But this is a really pretty, this is the color Entice. And this is Melanie's answer to liquid lipsticks. This has the same kind of intense color that you get from a liquid lipstick, but it doesn't feel like garbage on your lips. You know, liquid lipsticks to me feel drying and cakey and heavy. They just don't feel good on my lips. This, you can tell, is moisturizing, and it just feels so good on the lips. It does have a little bit of slip to it, but it also doesn't slide all over. Like it doesn't collect in the corners of my mouth. It doesn't make a mess or anything like that. It's decently long wearing. It just feels wonderful on my lips. So if this color isn't a good color for you, again, this is Entice. There's, I want to say like maybe like 8 colors to choose from or something like that. It's not a huge selection. They have some brights, not a whole lot of neutrals. This and one other one was, there's like a nude shade or something, and that's, you know, kind of it. There's more like more colorful options, quite honestly, but I know a lot of you out there really do like to wear colorful lipsticks and lip products. I'm not one of those people. I'm more of a neutral kind of girl. This one's a really pretty mauve. I think it's going to be great for the fall. So if you haven't tried these yet, they're wonderful. I got mine at Ulta. Another NYX product that I was once again loving this week is the NYX Cake That Powder Eyeliner. I have probably showed this a couple times already on my channel, but I just really think this is a great powder liner. These are insanely pigmented powders. Like you can see how dark that black, I mean, this is jet black. You could also use these honestly for a smoky eye, but like you would have a smoky dark eye from these. These are some of the best powder, and look how they stain. I mean, these are serious. These are some of the best powder eyeliners that I have personally used. They're so rich, so pigmented. They stay put all day. I just use this is just a Zoeva. This is actually a brow brush, but just use an angled brush. I find that powder not only lasts longer on my oily lids, but it just looks more diffused. It just looks prettier. I'm wearing the brown mixed with a little bit of the black today, so sometimes I'll dip a little bit in both. It's just, these are great. And I want to say that this was well under $10. This was definitely super inexpensive, and it works like a charm. If you are looking to get into powder liners and you want to try an inexpensive drugstore option, here it is. Okay, let's talk about some cheek products really quick, and then we'll talk about what I had on my eyes most of this week. NYX. Wow, NYX is killing it this week, which is great because, again, it's definitely affordable. This is the NYX Ombre Blush in Mauve Me. Now, the formula of this is not incredible, and by the way, here's the outside. These are not new. These were released a year and a half, 2 years ago. These are pretty powdery, and you can see there's quite a bit of powder on there. They do take a little bit of work to really blend well into the cheeks, but this color is so pretty. This again is Mauve Me. It is just a beautiful mauve shade. Oh man, I have this on my cheeks today. I love this. I'd show it to you on my hand here, but my hands are so dry right now. I need to actually go put some hand lotion on. But if you've never tried these, you should check these out. I think they are a really nice formulation for the price. You know, again, these are not like a high-end, like buttery, soft, smooth, silky formula. They're a little bit powdery, but I feel like the payoff is really beautiful. And this color also is gorgeous. I love this color, and I mean, these are like the perfect fit together if you want to know like what blush to pair with your lips. If you're wearing one of these like mauve-y type of shades, here you go. This is the perfect blush for that. So pretty. Really like this a lot, and it does have that really nice ombre effect. I never really have mixed too much of like this highlighter shade in there, but it is very pretty. You could definitely highlight with that on the tops of your cheekbones if you were that type of person. I am making a mess out of my hands today. I'm not much of a highlighter person. I'm very particular about my highlight, and it needs to be super natural. But this is great. If you've never checked these out, I would definitely recommend them. And then I busted this out randomly this week. It is the Naked 2 Basics eyeshadow palette. This is just really nice. I did an eyeshadow declutter on Monday of this week, and this survived that declutter, and it was actually after I recorded that video late last week that I was like, you know what, I haven't used this in a while. I took it out. I actually took it up with me to my parents' house when I was up there this past weekend, and I always forget how much I like this. The shades in here are slightly cooler. There is a really nice dark brown here called Undone at the end that you can use for a liner if you want to, if you didn't want to use this. But I just always find that this is easy and it works well, and I just really enjoy it. So if you have this in your collection or you never did pick this one up, the original one was a little bit too warm for me. This one is perfect because it has more cool tones. If you have this in your collection or you never bothered to pick it up, I do highly recommend it. You know, I think there's a lot of things out there, but sometimes the basics and like sometimes the simplest things are like the best things because that's what you reach for constantly. And I have reached for this quite a number of times for beauty drawers or beauty baskets because it's just so easy. You know, it's kind of like the Becca ombre, the Ombre Nudes eye palette. It's kind of like that, and it's like a no-brainer. You pull it out, you use it, you always look pretty, you always look polished, and it's great for that. So if you haven't had this one out in a bit, I'd suggest getting it out. It's really great. So anyway, that is everything. I'm running out of breath. And honestly, I'm hungry. It's time for me to eat. So I'm gonna go have a snack. I will be recording a candle and home decor haul for fall for tomorrow. So look forward to that video tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I hope you had a really good week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.